Hello, boys and girls, and it is us, the Defective Gens, here with you again. And today we will bring you some League of Legends gameplay. Now, we'll be playing with Ashe, Garand, Timo, Kasadin, I think, and Lux, and we'll be playing against Mordecai Era, and never mind that. Let's just get into the video, guys. Okay, so let's see here. Now, what should I buy now? I think I went with the Doran's blade, but I was having, how should I say, second thoughts about purchasing the one sword that costs $400. I don't know what the name of that item is. I mean, I'm a little bit of a noob in League of Legends. Yeah, longsword, yes. But in the end, I decided to go with the Doran's sword. Now, in the pre-game chat, I think it was me and Kasadin, yes, we set up a deal to go top and to gank all the heroes. And so we thought to do that, but Garen just decides to screw with our plan, and we don't know why. So here is me going to the top, and yeah, we're gonna yell at Garen. I mean, again. I know that there's a tactic called like when three players are on the top lane and when the two other players are in middle and the bottom lane. So that is the Japanese tactic. Now I didn't know why I went with the huge spell, but maybe I thought something. Maybe I thought that if I went with the Q, you know, how should I say, spell, that maybe it would go better than if I went with the W spell. Now, you definitely shouldn't do this, you definitely should go with the W spell. Let's see. We spot Sheen here, and Varus, I think. It's here. Maybe, I don't know. Who gives a damn? And Garen will soon go bottom because we yelled at him and nobody lost him here. So yeah, as you can see, I tried to last hit a couple of minions and they were all not very successful last hits, but they were good, and I do some poking around with their heroes, and that's about it. That's about what I do in this first 5 minutes of the video, or how much are they? I don't know, not sure. So now I decide to go. Now I decide just to stay there and keep poking around the other champions and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be very strange. And I tried to do a slow on him so that Kasadin could, you know, catch him, but he's successful at poking us as well. So yeah, let's see. What am I trying to do here? I don't know. Oh yeah, I was trying to catch Sheen off guard, and so that Kasadin could kill him, but I think he used the regeneration potion, and yeah, he got out of my way. So I just hit a couple of minions instead. Now I don't know what's happening in the bottom lane or in the mid lane still, but yeah, it should be fine. I mean, you see all of those pro League of Legends players. Yeah, well, we're not one of them. We're a noob players. We're not pro players. Yes, you should know that. So yeah, we do that, and guys, I just want to apologize for us not bringing you a video this couple of months, because we were being really busy and, you know, we had some personal stuff to take care of. Now Kasadin tries to gank them from behind, but he's not successful because I did a very good job supporting him, because I was low level and I was trying to get that ultimate spell on Ashe unlocked so that I could, you know, uh, well, what's it called? In Macedonian, it's called to zapre them. Oh yeah, to stop them. Yes, stop them. And instead, I just went with the Q spell again because I've noticed that I used it a little bit too much times. So they healed each other over here and they screwed us. I didn't chase after them because it was hard for me to catch them. But Kassadin got a kill at the end, and it's too bad that I didn't got that. So yeah, well, I did at least one assist. And Kassadin is dead, I think. Oh no, he's still alive. He teleported back to base, and so I just hold this lane here until he returns so that I could go and refill my mana. Again, I upgraded the Q spell because it was my most used spell, I think. I didn't use the W1 so that often. I used the just to kill minions. And now here I make a successful escape using both of my summoner spells. Yeah, we tried that, but it didn't work out because this guy is gonna do a shitload of damage on us, and it would be very hard for us to kill him. I did a slow on him just to make, some panic. Oh yeah, and I didn't saw the first blood, guys, actually. And so since this is our first video in very long time, I would like to appreciate you guys if you like the video, subscribe to our channel, share the video, comment on it. It would be very much appreciated. Now, I just wanna talk a little bit about who we are, how we decided to do this channel. Well, we're just two friends, and we decided to do a YouTube channel because it has always been our dream to become a YouTuber. And so here we are with this channel. I mean, it's not very successful. I hope that someday it will get successful. Now, in the meantime, sorry for nagging you guys. In the meantime, we try to go back over here to catch them, and here is gonna be some chaos. I mean, look at this, look at this. I try to hit him, I don't have enough mana to do the ulti, then I could take a kill. Okay, so the death arrow got listen. Now, I think that we made a successful escape. Oh no, he goes for the kill, but he didn't catches him, and I'm trying to chase down this guy. But here's Sheen, but I don't got them. I got confused. Where should I go? Where should I go? So yeah, he got the kill, and I didn't get the assist. Yep, that's pretty much it. And now I'm just gonna return back to base. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, you guys. Okay, so here I am back at base, and I decide on what item I should focus all my finances on, and I decide to go with the thingy that shoots 3 arrows at the same time. Yay! So yeah, I go for that, and I immediately return top. I mean, if there are any beginners of you in the audience, guys, the first thing you need to do is purchase an item as quickly as possible, and then go back to the lane because you want to hold up their dynamic champions so that they don't destroy a tower. And Kassan is pretty much on low health now, so I think he's gonna return to base, or is he chasing someone through the jungles? I don't know. I'm not sure. Now I try to do here a little bit poking around, but I'm gonna get shitloads of damage done to me. Sorry for the language, guys, but it's just the reality. Now I see a couple of mobs that I could gag, and I don't get quite all of them, so I'm here. I'm just nervous. I'm like, oh man, why did I do this? I'm low health. I should go back to base. Now I'm here. I think I was trying to figure out what to do, trying to figure out what would the smart thing to do be. So, but no, they had a tactic and it was working for them. I tried to avoid it, but no, I couldn't. I wasn't on his range, you know. And yeah, here I decide to finish off this last minions, and I decide, uh, just, oh no, I decide to keep here, and Kassadin is coming to my help. But in the meantime, he gets called off in mid lane, and this guy just does more damage to me. I mean, what the fuck? And then I think I made the decision to go back to base, or I don't know, we're gonna see in a couple of seconds. Or seconds, or 5 seconds, or a few seconds, I don't know. We're gonna see. Anyway. Yeah, I decided to hide behind the tower, because if I don't hide behind the tower, he would hit me. Now, Sheen came here, and I just panicked. I panicked, and I said, I'm gonna go back to base. But then I decided, no, hell no, I'm gonna shoot with my ulti. Now what? Why would I want to do this? I don't even remember. Now this is gonna get real dangerous here with Lux coming this way, but we're gonna get both of the kills, and I think I'm gonna end up dead. No, I didn't. Now I decide to go back to base. Yes! Finally, I've been saying this for far too long. But I see someone in the mid. I say no, no going back to base. I shot him with the ulti. I slow him. It was a successful long-ranged hit, and Kassadin was able to take the kill in the tower. So yeah, that was pretty much epic, guys. I mean, I was playing with good teammates. I mean, Lux and Kassadin were great. I didn't have any complaints. Now, here I wondered, would it be more efficient if I just bought 2 daggers right now and then get the money to buy the thingy that shoots 3 arrows, you know, into the minions? And I chose not to buy the 2 daggers because it won't be financially financially good, and you know, yes. So that's about it. Now, here we decide to go top. I decide to go top again, but we can now we have the manpower to take down their middle tower, because, oh, excuse me guys, because it's their most undefended tower. I don't know how to say that. So yes, and okay, so I decided to do a poking around here, but he's very successful at getting away. No, he didn't do that, and I just decided to stick around with the tower, and Lux over there was still fighting with the tower. Now yeah. I was like, because I'm a noob at this game. When Sheen was trying to do that, I actually thought that it was his ultimate, and oh, damn it, this was an unsuccessful ulti shot. You could have imagined how I felt that moment. Terrible, horrible, just awful. I don't know how to describe it. The worst feeling in the world. And even now this, now it does that to me. I don't know. Again, I went with the first one, I think, or the second one. I don't know, I'm not sure. And here we are in the forest. In the forest trying to do something that we don't know what. I mean, I've never actually quite grasped the idea of the forests in League of Legends being called jungles, because they look more like forests to me, not like jungles. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's not. I still think that it's not just me, because I'm a little bit of a narcissist. Now, I ran out of mana pretty quickly, but I decided to tell my team that I'm going back to base in order to prepare themselves, you know, for the inconvenience, or if someone needs to go top and take my spot. And now I still don't have enough money to purchase that thingy that shoots 3 arrows. Ah, now Kasadin is fighting here the two champions in mid lane, and I'm like, damn it, I don't have the ulti yet, and or the ultimate spell, if you prefer it. So I decide, okay, now I have it. Now I'm gonna shoot at the bottom, but then I see that Xerath is over there, and I decide to fire it top, I think, or not fire it at all. Oh yeah, I remember. I decide to go down into mid lane, and decide to take full fire on the tower because I notice I have quite minions over there, and yeah, we successfully bring down this tower. It was a very fun moment for me actually. Ezreal decides to come. We decide it's better to be safe than sorry. He does shitloads of damage on him. I do some damage on him, or maybe even none. And maybe I'll try to hit him with the ulti and catch him. But no, I still think he's far too back in his territory to hit him. Now I see him. I shoot him with the ultimate, and Kassadin just goes in for the kill. Or I go in for the kill. Yes, actually, I go in for the kill, and Kassadin helps me. Thank you, Kassadin. I should have typed that in the chat box, but I didn't. Now we bring down the tower. We seek Xerath, but we say, no, Xerath, we're taking down the tower. And we did. So, in top lane, Lux by this time, he has made quite a progression, I mean. He has came to the tower, he has done some damage on it, and later we'll decide to go there and to take down the tower to make pressure on them from both sides. And so, here we go. I decide I have no mana, it's better to be safe, but when I watched a couple of videos, they said that it's better to go back to base when you have no mana and stuff like that. But I decided to keep around just a little bit more so that I could, do some pressure on them. And now I buy the 3 shooting arrow thingy, and I buy the vampiric slot Reductor because it has life steal, and I quite need it because there were a couple of kill steals here. Now I say, oh god damn it, why don't I have the ultimate here right now? But it has passed quite some time, and I decided it's too risky of a shot to take it, and they won't be able to kill him anyways. So I decide, oh damn it, they're gonna kill him. No, I should help probably. And I noticed my ultimate hitting Motorcycle, disabling him from killing my friendly champion, so it turned out to be quite a good lucky shot. Here Ezreal gets taken down, and Motorcycle as well. So that's a successful long-ranged shot help for a team fight. In while playing League of Legends, the success rate of your actions, doubles if you play as a team, because let's face it, it's a team sport. Now I decide to take down this tower, and I do so. And I think that in a couple of minutes they are going to surrender the game because let's face it, they're just cowards. They don't know how to play honorably. Now I see him coming, I shoot at him. Oh, I say, oh god damn it, I should have shot at Xerath, but I didn't remember because Lux isn't being very too well, coordinating with the team. That was a lucky dodge from the thingy. I get a friendly heal from her. I slow both of them, and I decide to retreat because I was too scared because I was playing with a fragile champion, against these huge damage dealers. Xerath was patiently waiting in there, but he's just stupid, and he decides to go straight on to us. And now, Lux takes my kill. Lux takes my kill. But anyways, I'm a team player, I don't get that angry that fast. Now, we have a bit of a chase over here, and we try to find Ezreal. We find him, I slow him again, and he kills him. I mean, I just love the ultimate on Ashe. It's so helpful. It's so helpful and useful against and in team fights. And here we decide to take down the tower, and just as we do so, we hear the surrender thingy in the background. So yeah, guys, I mean, that was all from us today. Again, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thanks for watching again. Bye bye.